got a monster inside of me. You better watch out if your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy. To be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more, freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force departed. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You'll be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay...
All right, everybody, welcome into Real Talk with Spoon and Pudding. I'll be the one and only Big Spoon.
I don't have any pudding here. Putting things where it shouldn't be. So what are you up to today, Spoon? You have your sleep study?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's that turn out?
Well, within the first 2 hours, they come in and put the CPAP on me.
Oh, Lord. 2 hours. Well, it was not a shucker for your...
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
Well, I go back Friday, so I guess I can get fitted for my machine.
Oh, boy. You still got your insurance from the a-holes you used to work for? Do you want to...
That'll still work for you.
Well, I was just wondering, do you want to call them a-holes and call it out what you said on when we just talked, or do you want to just be quiet for right now?
No, I'll wait till I tell them to go after themselves.
Well, you kind of just did. Some of them know.
Spoon and Pudding do not advertise or offer any products to anyone. We do not accept any responsibility or liability for anyone, our guests, or anyone's comments based on the material we talk about. This podcast is for private, non-commercial use, and everyone should ascertain the information provided is verified and correct at all times. Shall be no adding to, editing, or reproduction of this podcast without prior written permission from Spoon and Pudding. You can reach us at Real Talk with Spoon and Pudding at gmail.com. All right.
Well, did you want me to tell you what I was suggesting about? Could we talk about that? Like going and trying to hurt their business?
I think we keep that. I think we keep that to ourselves.
All right. Well, I sent you that long email where, said they looked into how they were robbing their customer, and they said they reviewed it and found they did nothing wrong. But we know where the bodies are buried.
Absolutely.
If anyone from Eagle, wanted to know where the bodies were buried, yeah. But I don't know. Like I said, I told you a long time ago to get away from them. They were going downhill, and you wrote it out, and you tried. You tried, and then, fortunately, your health. Your health interjected.
Over 4 years.
Oh.
Hey, on another note, if anybody's not watched the roast of Tom Brady, it's freaking hilarious. Watch it.
I started to watch it. I don't know, man. It ain't going to do me any good because I'm not a football person. I'm not a sports person. When they start talking about, you even told me, oh, well, this one guy said this guy and this guy. And I'm like, who's that? He's like, oh, he's a famous runner. I don't know who he is. Yeah, I barely know people from back then. I mean,
most people would get the joke, so they know who Tom Brady is. They knew Kim.
A lot of the other people, I know who some of them people are, but
Nikki Glazer, Jeff Ross.
See, I don't know Nikki Glazer. I don't know Jeff Ross.
You don't.
I know Kevin Hart.
Nikki Glazer and Jeff Ross is part of every roast that has ever happened.
I try to, man. I watch South Park, and occasionally I'll pick a series up. Like I'm trying to get through Fallout. Fallout's pretty good. I kind of like that. Have you got that on Amazon yet?
I ain't watching it yet.
It's pretty good. I kind of liking it.
I think the only two things I've ever watched off Amazon Prime was Man in High Castle.
After season 3 with that, I just thought, okay, this is just too.
And the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
I didn't watch that one. What about The Boys? You didn't watch The Boys?
Oh yeah, sorry, The Boys.
The Boys, that was great, man.
Yeah, I watched all The Boys. That's pretty good.
That was a good one. But the fallout seems to be pretty good. I kind of liking that. But I mean,
Well,
I don't know, man. I just
Well,
when it comes to
let's-
sports, I don't care no more.
what do you? I want to talk a little bit about these people in the Strawberry Festival, right? The Strawberry Festival is great for our town. I'm not saying that. I think they do a good job of putting it on. Now, would I make some adjustments? Absolutely. But the thing that irritates me is the people that justify that this only happens once a year, so they can shut down businesses and they can drive and park the way they want to because it only happens here. Everybody that doesn't like it should do their shopping and get their medicine and do days before because they know that there's going to be so many stupid idiots out there. This is going to do what they want to do, and it only happens once a year. So we shouldn't tell them to follow the laws and park in the right spaces and follow traffic laws and unaccommodate them because they just want to park and block everybody in where they can't move. We should do all our shopping and get our medicines days before because it only happens once a year. And the problem I have with that is you have Generation Church that has massive parking. You have the high school that has massive parking. And you have bus shuttles that run you to and from. But everybody wants to block up everything in town. Food Line, CVS, around the store where you can't even drive around the store or get your medicine or anything. Whether it's Dunkin' Tobacco, Arby's. And then they want to get social media when people say something about it and say, well, you people are the problem. Y'all should have done your grocery shopping the day before, and you should have went and got your medicine the day before. No, you people be common, courteous, and respectful, and follow the traffic laws, and go park your ass at the high school and ride the shuttle from there to here, and they'll pick you up, take you back, instead of blocking where I can't go get my medicine, where the elderly can't get in and get their groceries. You know, I don't hear it only happens once a year. Okay. What does that have to do?
See, I'll go a different direction on that. Once a year just shows how pathetic this, Portland is. Once a year, you do something down there once a year, and you're how far in debt, you pathetic assholes?
I would like to know how much money we make because they tried to say we had over 40,000 people come to the festival last year. So out of those 40,000 people, how many of those people spent money in restaurants?
I don't buy it. I haven't been to it in shit.
We have all the vendor fees that the city charges and on all that. So I would like to know how much money we generate off of that, as opposed to how much money we spend to throw it. And then what are we doing with that money we generated? Okay. So if last year we had 40,000 people come through here, supposedly that's the number that was throughout, how much money did it generate? Now, I guess I could try to go pull those records, but they probably want to charge me $150 to request those records. But
we need to talk about that, because now that you're on FMLA waiting for disability because of your heart, I think you should be pulling records. And I think we should, and if they don't want to send them to us digitally, make them, because you're allowed to take pictures of them, right? Ain't you?
You're allowed to inspect. So you can go up there and inspect.
You can go in and inspect it. I say make them print them, make them burn a shit ton of money because they make so much on the one time a year that they do something for the pitiful town.
They have the fall
which I
fest
think that's
too.
bullshit anyway. Huh?
They have the fall fest also. That's in the fall. But this is one thing. This is another thing that I can't understand is you got a massive park over at Richland Park. Why couldn't you set up the whole festival over there that you have on the square and beside, the other places? All that stuff plus much more would fit over at the park. People's like, well, what are the parking spaces? Same thing. You park at the high school, you park at Generation Church, you run a shuttle over there and back, right?
No. Well, I don't know, man.
You hear all year long, shop local, and look how many local restaurants are shut down. I
didn't even know. You just told me Pizza Hut went out, and what was you saying about the barbecue pit? Are they going out of business?
No, they're not going out of business. They're not going out of business. They're doing good. I just said so. I know at one time he was going to sell it. I said that'd probably be a good investment if somebody could buy that.
No, none of them business people want to sell their.
If it was still for sale, it may not be.
Your stuff. You remember what you found out when with your 4-wheeler. Your stuff's not as valuable as someone else's stuff.
That's right.
And they always poor mouth you. But like I said,
I sold it, but then I sold it too cheap because not only did I have a warranty with it, I had the full service con. And I realized that when I got up to the dealer, I was like, son of a bitch. I sold it way too.
Well. Oh, well. I mean, it's what it is. Anyway, but I mean, you got all the businesses going out of business in Portland. I don't think there's a lot of. I mean, the economy's really choking up.
Well, I mean, how could you sit there and preach to the townspeople, shop local, but we're going to throw these events and shut these local businesses down. And I know they're like, well, if they don't have any parking, anybody to get in there essentially, why are they going to be open? And then they got their employees that want to, go to the festival.
Well, I'm sure the guy the guy that's working at those businesses and would rather have his money than not be told to stay home because we're closing because of the day. And
everybody's well, the Mexican restaurant up there on the square stays open. Well, I understand that, but they also have people that are not from around here and don't really care about the festival that will run it.
Yeah. I said, I've never cared about the festival. I think I went to the festival twice, and I think I went there twice in my whole life since I've been up here, or since I've been up here in 10. So in 14 years, I went to it 2 times. I think the first time I don't know. I think I went like the first or second year I was here, and then I was like, yeah, this is kind of shit.
Just like
I went back.
The stores and hotels and stuff owned by the Indians, not Native Americans, but the Indians. Yeah, they're going to say
dot in here.
I'm not making any racist jokes. I'm just saying the Indians, they have.
What do you think they call us? They call us saltines. What the hell, man? We're crackers.
But they have people to run their business and keep it open because they don't really care about our festival.
I think I took Michelle. I think Michelle went to the festival like maybe 19 or something. And it was, she agreed. It's, all the vendors that were set up too high. Didn't buy hardly anything. If we bought anything, I think we might have bought I bought an Arizona tea at the Mobile or whatever right there. The Valero that was about it. I didn't buy nothing there.
I think cotton candy was like $5 for a small thing.
$5 for cotton.
Why?
Here, have some fluffed up diabetes.
But it's about the once a year and the experience. I don't like paying the only time I think I've ever spent any money up there for food that was high was the year they had some blooming onions. One time I bought a blooming onion up there, and I think it was like $10, which wasn't a big deal.
Texas Roadhouse got a pretty good blooming onion now.
Yeah, I know.
I had one the other day. I know too. You want me to tell you about it?
No,
so crispy and flaky, and the bottom was just drenched in grease. He's like, "Oh, shut up, motherfucker!"
you mock the fat people who can't have that.
I'm not mocking you. Oh man, you could.
Well,
you could lick my finger.
Yeah.
I can eat it and let you lick the finger.
What about the county fixing all the rich people's?
Oh yeah. I need to put that video up on YouTube. Yeah, that was. So I was coming home. What day was that? I'm sure it's in the phone because I went back. I think it was Friday. Yeah, Friday. So we had the flood. Everybody, I was secretly laughing uptown with another local guy up there in town the other day on Friday about Dillard. I had to bring up Dillard and laugh at him running around. If you got water in your yard, let me come and film it. Why don't you go film Gallatin, dummy?
I'm gonna go out there and take a kiss one night and then call him and say, "Come film."
Hey, oh shit! There's a puddle in my yard. Come film it. your acquaintance with me made him delete you or whatever you said. I guess he gives a shit. He's turned into, one
everybody thought we was these big friends. I'm like, me and him's never been big friends. Yeah, we've known each other pretty much our whole life, but once he jump in right in as
I seen the aerial photos of Gallatin.
Oh,
as soon as you jumped in for mayor and he went and put that knife in your back and tried to,
like friends,
not stand behind you. No.
Oh, over with the ball.
He ended up flopping on his write-in campaign and lost his seat to boot. So, stupid as the stupid does, right? That's what the sports company tell you.
Yeah.
But anyway, I seen the aerial pictures of Gallatin, man. All that water that was up here, you people mad about a foot of water, take your ass to Gallatin and look at the 4 feet of water that's rolling down their streets. They're much lower than we are. They got it badder than we did.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, there were people on Hit Portland stuff complaining about the city was draining the Portland Lake. Because I guess water.
I guess the city. I guess the mayor did his rain dance to hallelujah up there, and he poured the rain down for you, huh? That's what the mayor did.
I assume the lake filled back up with that amount of rain we got because we got like 6 inches in one day.
he got on his pulpit and brought the rain. Bring the rain.
6 inches. I ain't got 6 inches since that time county jail.
You sent me. What was you sending me that picture of the chamber lady and the mayor or something walking around like they was? What was that about anyway?
Well,
I'll get to my road story in just a minute.
Well, they shut down the parking lots and the streets over there on Friday, and then they're walking around because those are 2 people that run the city and control everything. Like the king and queen.
Do you think?
Rooster and hen. I call it rooster and hen.
Rooster and hen.
Yeah.
Buck, 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 buck. Did you think that was a good video to put up on the YouTube channel about the roads?
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't the filming wasn't the greatest. I had the phone in the cradle driving. I did pull it out of the cradle just for a second when I wanted to film with the Sumner County Highway Department. And I want to stress that Sumner County Highway Department. Friday, when I come home from work, they were fixing culverts, washed out driveway culverts on easements. They had 2 dump trucks and a backhoe, and they're out there fixing these dirt on Dinkrut Road. If anyone knows where Dinkrut Road is, that's where it happened. They're over there fixing, and that's the nice new section of road that they made legitimate. They paved that legitimate. It's got lines and everything, and it's legitimate size. It's a proper road for 2 cars to pass. Even 2 trucks could pass in a proper road there. Nice area because of all the nice new developing houses. And now a lot of that goes on down there off Old Hall Town and all that. And they got these new houses coming in, and it's like the county, they go in there and they take good care of them people. If anybody knows the little road Penny Morris, you do. Yeah, the floods tore Penny Morris up. Penny Morris is already a road that if 2 cars are passing each other, your passenger. The passenger tires are, if they're not in the gravel or off the road, they're hugging it. They're about to fall in it. So it's already a not proper width road. And the pavement and the asphalt got really tore up. I mean, the water washed out beneath the road and some of it's fallen in. There's big potholes. Pieces of asphalt got lifted up and moved over. And it's literally not even a half mile from where the county's over there fixing easements. Rich people houses, rich easements, and they're out there with rock and dozers fixing their easements and their culverts. Like you got a road over here with, potholes caved in it, pieces of asphalt missing. Great job, Sumner County Highway Department. You suck.
But only the wealthy houses they were fixing. They wasn't.
No, they're fixing the wealthy people. I guess the Sumner County Highway Department manager or somebody, some corporate guy lives on that stretch of road up there, so he gets preferential treatment. While the people in trailers and double wides and stuff down Penny Morris, their road washes away. I fuck them. Yeah, we don't care about them. Yeah, they can wait.
If it's bad enough, they get a boat.
What pisses me off is the wife's got a hybrid. Now she's paying an extra $100 because her car doesn't contribute enough to the road taxes. People with electrics got to pay even more for their tags, but you're fixing culverts that people. One person's affected in that house. One One party and however many cars live in that house are affected by that culvert. Everybody else driving down the road is affected by the road. Not to mention all the potholes and shit on 109 that are still just fucked.
Well,
I mean absolutely fucked.
Is the city any different? How many side city streets that are not?
None of them are. Well, I'm just saying none of them are any different. They're all the same. They're going to take more and more money from you. They're raising your tags.
The city raised your water rates. They raised your sewer rates. They raised your taxes just like the county. They made sure Main Street and the parking on the square and all that was freshly paved and painted and everything to look good for the Strawberry Festival. But how many side city streets that have swallow your freaking wheel and tire that they don't have time and money to fix?
Busting your tires, I mean, like making dents in your tires, breaking steel belts in your tires, ruining your tires, basically. While they're sitting there spending money on their little pet projects. They're no different than Pelosi. I mean, what a piece of shit she is, but they could care less about the people. They don't care about the people.
That must be the rooster and hen. We got Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi as the rooster and hen that run the town.
Is that what it is? You should have.
Pretty close.
You could put their face on, I don't know. Which one's Pelosi? I think the mayor's Pelosi. The chamber lady, we'll put her on Schumer.
I'll let
you mean the chamber of communism?
I'll let people have their own opinion on that. I'm not going to.
Chamber.
I'll stick with the rooster. I'll stick with the rooster and hen, and I don't know which one's cock's bigger, but rooster and hen. Cock, get it?
The communism lady, she bends him over and tells him what to do. Look, she got Farmers Bank for next to nothing, and now you guys are paying to fix the bank up, ain't you?
Yeah.
Ain't that what's happening?
Yeah, I don't know if they got it fixed up yet or not, but yeah, that's the gist of it.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Let me just turn the volume or the brightness down. So that was you. Did you get that picture? Is that your photograph, Spoon?
Well, I'm not going to confirm or deny that.
Walking around, getting prepared to. This is a one time a year we'll do something for the people. You say the great mayor and head of the chamber. But
that's what I said. The great mayor and the head.
Yeah.
Hey,
next thing you're going to.
I said something good. I didn't say anything bad. I called him a great neighbor, a great mayor, and head of the chamber.
Just like all them other people, if you don't want to talk about, you get out of government. I mean,
you see that old general store out in Cottontown?
Oh, the pictures of it all flooded. Yeah. South Tunnel. Yeah, I seen all the pictures. Yeah, it was pretty flooded down there. It's pretty flooded out here. I mean, I heard our road was covered. It was a lot like 2010, but 2010, the difference 2010 and what happened last week was 2010. It was like a 24-hour period. The rain just didn't let up. It was unrelenting. It flooded our Grand Ole Opry and all that down there. And
2010, you had trailers and everything floating down the interstate. That was wild.
Yeah, that was what I'm saying. It came on heavy like it did the other day, but it just didn't let up. It was like 24 hours, just unrelenting, just rain, dump.
It's like some 13 or 15 inches in 24 hours. Or something.
Last week it was like dump for like 3-4 hours, and then it started flooding, and then the rain stopped. So it had time to, purge itself out a little bit, I guess. But and then next day it rained again. But it wasn't, like I said, I don't know. I had to fix my driveway 3 times. That's the bad thing about being out here in the county. I guess I'm not important enough for the Sumner County Highway Department to come fix my driveway.
Well, maybe you should hang a sign at the end saying, "I'm friends with the transportation party also, and if not, I will give some kind of reparations if you fix my drive."
No, I ain't giving no reparations. I got a tractor. I can do it.
I can use my hands and buy you some tulips if you fix my drive.
What?
Tulips. You buy them some tulips. You can get it. You buy some
Tulips? Oh, your tulips?
Yeah, your tulips, not mine. Your tulips.
Your tulips? Well, you got more lips than I do. Especially if your gums count as lips.
Oh.
Huh? Well, anyhow, I ain't really got a lot to say. Just
I'm tired. Fuck.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, you had your test and you didn't sleep apparently.
Man, they done something to my something happened to my right leg when they shocked my heart back in the ribs, messed up, and I shoot up screaming in excruciating pain in the middle of the night instead of sleeping. Oh my gosh, that happened like 3 times last night. Yeah. So lady standing there doing the test, come running in there like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Oh God," you know. They probably thought I was dying of a heart attack or something to begin with. But
Yeah,
I was not.
no, you wasn't. Still here. Anyhow, I don't know. I ain't got nothing really today except for just wait for the
We'll be
crazy
back.
to start because it's
What are you working? What are you working Sunday? You know,
off Sunday. So,
huh?
but I'll be off Sunday.
You'll be off Sunday. All right.
And at
So we
this
should
point,
be
unless some shit change, I'll be off Sunday. So we'll do one on Sunday. We need to get more prepared. I just wanted to tell you. I mean, I'll post that video on of the road. You know, instead of running around, you know, trying to find puddles in yards. You know, I'll show you actual roads that collapsed under the weight of the water. And I caught the Sumner County Highway Department fixing driveways. Yeah.
rich, wealthy driveways, not yours.
Yeah, the wealthy people's driveways who could pay somebody to bring some rock out and fix them damn selves. Yeah. So let's tie up the highway department with fixing these. Anyhow, I guess I'm done. Are you done?
Yeah, I need a nap. I don't know if I'm gonna get one now, but I need one.
I'll go get you a nap. Just a little short catch up. We'll try to be back Sunday.
We'll have better content, better material.
Oh yeah, we can. I need to send you those. What is it? Those videos that guy Insomnia stream or whatever.
Off of Odyssey. Yeah, you didn't send them to me. I think it's
No, I didn't send them. Huh? Oh. Well, all right. You listen to them. I'll send them to you. Talk about it. Oh, wrong one, man. We go out with this one. What you talking about? You know, you got to go out with Fearless, man.
Fearless.
Fearless. Later, everyone.